Haputale and going towards to Narangala, and here on the way we see a M5 German engine. Probably coming from Colombo, and this is the view you see. We came in the night so that we'll spend more time during the day. So we came on this jeep, and now we are stopped to wash our face and brush our teeth. Since we are campers, so we are on a low budget. So this is what you see. So this is our jeep, and these are our friends, and this is what you see. So we came to a small waterfall, and walking here to come and brush our teeth, wash our face. So hiking and camping life is as simple as it can get. So no hotels, no luxuries, but then managing with nature. So everybody is having a good time. It's a good place to take a bath, but actually I tell you, it's quite cold. I don't mind even actually taking a cold bath, but I'm sure there'll be opportunities. And here, this is our group. This is a young boy, my friend's son, and Ruben is here. He was here. There you go. So we are starting the day like this. Simple, rural Sri Lankan life. Found these dogs when we stopped to buy some bread. Seems to be very well fed, and they are looking good. And probably the people in the shop are feeding them. They are here, and they are not even scared, and I better not be scared of them either. Here they are, sleeping on the side of the road, looking quite healthy because it's very cold. They are good. Here they are. Here this fellow. This one is after me. And there's another one looking like a dog we had, like Shiba. Getting very friendly. Also coming next to me. There you go. Sniffing and sniffing. All curled in the cold. We are in a small shop here, trying to buy something. Quite nice and cool. It's hard to beat Sri Lanka when it comes to scenery and climate. So we are by the waterfall, and just next to the bridge. So what we are doing is, this is our breakfast. Cooking breakfast on the side of the road by a waterfall, and we have this expert. Well, he is a chef at Cinnamon Lake. So we have one of the best chefs, but we are doing such a basic thing. So simple living. So actually traveling don't need to be expensive. If one knows how to travel in a simple way, if one can accommodate lot of inconveniences, but most people don't want to have a holiday. of this nature. Definitely they don't want to have a holiday cooking on the side of the road, sleeping in some place. I mean, for a holiday for a lot of people is actually staying in a lovely hotel, enjoying life. And that's also one way of looking at things. And another way is, of course, coming on the simple way of this, doing the simple things and going with friends. It's all about perspective of life. We have come 300 kilometers from Colombo, and we started at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and we have reached Narangala, and we passed Khandegedara, and we have come here. This place is actually, it's incredible. The pictures might not show the real scenery, and you can see for yourself. All these valleys and mountains down below, we are actually quite high elevation because we passed Bandaravela and we climbed up further and further up. So actually our destination today is this destination. That's the mountain we have to climb, and we are going to camp up there tonight, and we are going to cook there and stay the night. So this is the base where we will park our jeep, and then we are going to actually take a bath here. I don't know how cold the water is, but there's a small spring where we're going to take a bath, and so the adventure will begin after the bath and probably have a small lunch. We have organized a small lunch from a small shop here to have that. After that, we are all on our own to climb this rock, and the view from the top might be amazing. So let's see what happens. And there are some villagers here, they're talking, and we'll see how things are. This is our base camp, and now we have come to this small house. We are parked, and they have been very hospitable. They have given us water, they allowed us to take a bath, and we can leave our things, and they have cooked our meals. So what we have decided is to take our lunch from here, carry it up, and cook dinner there in the camping site. So this is actually quite good. If this kind of facility is there at all these camping areas, lot of young people can travel. Lot of young people can travel. So they don't need to spend a lot of money and see the beauty of Sri Lanka all over. So this is amid the tea estates. Now in the far distance, you will see a lot of mist. And just now it was all covered in mist, and it was very grey and dark. But then suddenly it lit up, and then the sun burst through the sky. And here, behind this house, and here you can see that is the rest of the rock that we had, mountain we have to climb. From far this looked quite huge, but now that we have come this far, it doesn't seem, but there is a vertical angle to it, and I don't know the level of difficulty until I climb. So let's wait and see. This is the top, and we have climbed somewhat halfway, and we are taking a small break. And actually we are climbing so high, even other mountains look dwarfed. And you see the village below where we had our base camp, and we are traveling on the edge of this mountain. Those who are scared of heights will have some issues. So this is beautiful. And here is Ruben, our traveling partner, and here is Malit and Malit's son. Hi. There we are. Say hi. There you go. Young man is fit and running around. So this is the first time I think he has come on a trip this hard, and not easy, not easy. And here we go, short video to get an idea how things are. Now we are taking some pictures, we are taking a break, and now here we are. And we have these dogs, they come with us all the way. Look at that dog, sleeping as if nothing happened and looking back. And this is the rest we have to climb. This is the rest we have to climb. And what you see as a stick is actually an illegal construction by a priest to make a chaitya, a dagabo. So that is how it is. And yeah, I'm trying to steady myself because although it's that flat, now I'm putting a 360 degrees, and there he is. There playing the fool. There it is, having fun. So this is what it is. It's all part of the fun and laughter. So this is the place we are going to stay tonight, because you cannot stay on top. And as you will see, I want to show myself. And then the hike is not easy, especially for a young person. I think it's fine, but look at the mist that is coming. Suddenly it rolls in and you see nothing, and suddenly you will see the whole place. But one thing I must tell you about our Sri Lankans, look at the litter. Look at the litter. See how they have stayed in this camping site, okay, and they have littered everywhere. This is unacceptable behavior of our people. So whoever who comes and camps anywhere need to take back their litter. Okay, and our guide is still here. They come along with us and will stay the night with us. And we will be climbing up. We will be climbing further up to the top. And now all those mountain peaks, this was covered in mist for a little while. Now it's clearing up, and there. So once we set up our tents here, we will go up to the top, and that should be that bad. But anyway, I would say not a bad climb comparatively. I have had worse climbs, you see. So here we go. Well, we are now preparing to prepare the tents and find firewood, and then get ready for tonight's dinner, because it will rain. Suddenly it will rain, and one of the things is you can't predict the weather here. Now you will see. The clouds are coming, and very quickly it will cover these mountains. And then finally, after we pitch our tents, we are going to go to the top. So I'm actually standing on a very tall rock, probably about a meter high, and I stood there and I pretended to be like Jesus. The statue in Rio de Janeiro, that was I was trying to imitate. So anyway, just trying to do my best within the abilities that I can manage. So now they are in deep discussion where to put and what to do. So I let them decide on that. So I am. So but it's very sunny. It's no rain, but the breeze is very cool. Somebody staying overseas, it will be like early spring, or maybe late spring actually. It's not too bad, really enjoyable, nice weather, and it's so refreshing. It's just wonderful. Nothing like coming to a place like this and seeing for yourself the beauty of Lanka. Finally, we are on the top of Narangala. The height is probably around almost 6,000 feet. And when you come to the top, covered with clouds. Maybe by midday, this might have not happened. Sometimes it clears up to see the bottom, but halfway you will see quite a better view. However, once you come to the top, actually it's very serene and nice, but there is a construction that has come in place. This is so-called construction by a Buddhist priest who wanted to set up a temple here. And the government somehow rather has stopped him from doing this. If this place had been a temple on top, it would be like Adam's Peak. All kind of people would have climbed this place up and down and spoilt it. I think the priest at Adam's Peak must have protested, or the better judgment of the government officials have finally come to their senses and prohibited him to construct this. So it has stopped. But it is a very dangerous thing. If you look on top, you can see this concrete thing is on top like this, and I am under this. And if this thing somehow rather falls due to whatever reason, when somebody is here, you can imagine what a tragedy. Talking of tragedy, just before COVID, a boy fell off this place. He had come with 15 boys after A-levels, after the results came, and he was the only one who had got into the campus. The other 14 had not. Somehow or other he fell, and it is suspected that they pushed him. This is what the parents said when they came to offer alms to see what happened to their son later on. 1.5 years later, the parents had come again and told the villagers, since that accident, none of those boys have come down to their house where they used to visit every day. Whether the story is true or not, we'll decide. But what is the reality is this ugly structure on top of this beautiful place. You come here covered in the mist, staying in the clouds. It's a different experience. It's a very small area to at the top, very small area. You can't camp because lightning strikes heavily. The villagers told us, do one thing is never come and set up your camp here. When it rains, the lightning comes. So taking their advice, we have stayed away, and we have stayed fairly below. There are several campsites. The campsite means flat areas where people have stayed, so you can call it a campsite. So it's actually worth the climb to see this amazing place to climb. You once feel like one is like an eagle once you come to the top. This is probably how eagles see things down below, which we never get a chance to see unless you do a paragliding. So I'm trying to see what we can do. Now we are setting up a small fire. A little later, now we are going to have tea, set up fire, and then cook our meals. So that will be our next item in our list. So it's beautiful. It's very nice. It's not breezy, but really nice. So let's see the next video how things are. This is our camping site. We had some tea, and you will see our tents. And here we are. This is how we are going to stay. And this is the tent. And these are our things. Well, this is our fireplace, but actually we couldn't start this fire. Although we had a lot of firewood here and there. So finally, because of the strong winds, now
Yeah. Here. So now we are using the gas to fry our chicken. And this is our chef Ruben.
Hello.
Yes, there he is. Okay, preparing. And I think everybody is here. He is our young man, Malit's son. Here, he's preparing now for the noodles. Going to make the noodles. This is our second tent. So everybody is around the place now waiting to eat. It seems like we can. Our appetite has just gone crazy. So it's crazy, but the wind is quite subsided, and our guards are here now. You know how good these dogs are. When anybody approaches, even if you go to the other side and come back, these dogs start barking. Amazing. Nobody can come. Even the local villagers can't come. That's what the villagers told. Once they come here and they are with us, they are guards, and they proved it. They proved it because when I went to take the previous video and came down, and these dogs started barking. Then I said, okay, and then they're quiet. Amazing. So I'm taking another walk. Now is the setting sun is there, and it's getting cloudy. The mist is slowly coming in, actually the clouds. And here, that is that rock that I was standing and doing the previous video and trying to play the fool and act like the statue of Jesus in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. So, but down below you see nothing. Earlier you could see so many villages down below. Now you see nothing, and I don't know how the nights will be. We'll see. It is quite different. Looking towards the campsite down that side, where I climbed another small hill. We are totally covered in darkness. There's no light. Naturally, there's no light. Since it's cloudy, there's no stars either. There's nothing. So now it is now very windy, getting windy, and now we have got a fire. It took a long time to get this fire. It's windy, that you can see the fire. And here we are still cooking. Cooking with torchlight. Still cooking. We are cooking noodles. There's devil chicken. Noodles are being cooked. Noodles. In the dark, it's actually very hard to see. It's a struggle. We collected all the rubbish from everywhere. Since everybody has littered, we thought we'll light it and burn it off, since we can't carry it down. But the fire is now starting, but it's getting very smoky. It's burning my eyes. But we need this. It's very difficult to light a fire like this. So anyway, we are going to survive. It's very cold. It takes some time to finish our cooking. It's taking so late, and our dogs are still here. They also are coming closer to it. We'll see what happens. We're eating in the dark now, but we want to light this fire and keep going. But this little firewood, somehow rather we need to manage this fire for a while, and we'll have to sit around this. All having fun. Here's the JBL and the dancing. Thinking of Gypsy, Sunil. We'll really miss him now that Sunil Pereira. I don't know the happiness dancing or the drinks also making to dance, but all are really in good spirits. It's quite cold, but it's quite nice, really nice.
Play the devil with the total freedom in the bar. When you're broke, don't worry, sell your lovely car. Play the devil with the bottle, freedom in the bar. When you're broke, don't worry, sell your lovely car. On the jolly car. Hey!
Finally, we have come to the base camp. We have climbed down, and I must say it is one of the best trips that I have done. And I also must say that climbing was easier compared to coming down. It was really treacherous. It was very treacherous coming down, and we are circling round the mountain. Any slip around the edge is 4,000 feet below. So this is something that when we go, we should be careful. We took a porter, and he helped us guide to the place, showed us where the right locations are to camp. There was 3 or 4 places. He said there were a few places that those are flat areas on the top, which I had shown before. So now the mist is slowly coming in. It was sunny on the way, but now the mist is there, you can see. And in the morning I didn't take any videos on the top because there's nothing you can see. It was just clouds right around us. And the night was cold, not bitterly cold like the last trip at Chariot Path. It was bitterly cold and rain, but this time I must say it was cold, and I slept like a log after climbing all over the place. So now it's the end of the trip. We came safely, we had a good time, and one of the memories in life. So now waiting for the next trip. Let's see where we shall go. Finally, time to say goodbye to Narangala. It's amazing that you see this from far away, and that we were able to go skirt round the mountain to go to the top. And definitely was not as easy as we thought. But however, we have conquered it. The mist is slowly coming and covering it, but that's how it goes. It comes and it goes. But it was a lovely trip, and we enjoyed it so much. Must bring some extra shoes because even my new shoe broke. So because the roads are so bad, so must be careful to have an extra shoe if necessary. Goodbye, Narangala, covered in the mist.